just want to say a few words on this auspicious occasion. Right, thank you. Okay, so Caryl has been with the Trust for 25 years and a few months.
7 months.
And she's retiring before she gets her 25-year badge. We promise it's going to be in the post. When I first met Caryl, she was a ward clerk, and as you can imagine, she was a very good ward clerk. The reason why she's good is because she cares. I was often surprised she didn't take home a few patients and staff just to make sure they were okay. From the ward, Caryl moved to the IT service desk, which had fun times supporting Millennium. And from the service desk, she moved to corporate application teams, and she's been with us for 10 years. Although in corporate apps, Caryl works with NHS numbers and MRNs, she's never forgotten that every one of those numbers is a patient. And from her time on the boards, she understands the pressures our ward staff are under, and she helps patiently and kindly with all their problems. Carol's been involved in many changes and upgrades during her 10 years, but if I had to pick one, it would be the Vitals upgrade, where she works with the Vitals team with the testing, go live, and constant monitoring of Vitals. In fact, I bet that's what you're doing this morning. Yes. She'll be greatly missed by many people and a very hard act to follow. However, on a more serious and personal note, Caryl brings milk in for my coffee. So we're going to have to arrange for her to come in every Wednesday morning. So now I'm going to pass over to Amanda.
Yeah, good luck, right? You ready? No, mine's that's a short one. So, like Teresa said, we're all going to miss Caryl for many reasons, but there's a couple that we try to think the main reasons we're going to miss Caryl. So obviously, as you know, Caryl calls us all cherub, which I think is lovely, it's very endearing, and the perfect way in Carol's wants to hide the fact you forgot somebody's name.
I can't remember names. It's got me.
Fantastic tip. I think it's brilliant.
This is why they're all here, because they think they might like they are my
I
cherub.
know, that's fantastic. And then obviously there's the big time of the year, Christmas. Again, don't think I've ever met anybody that celebrates Christmas in such a scale. And with only 280 days to go. Yes, so that will keep you busy. But obviously the main thing that's going to keep her busy is jetting back and forward to Spain to see lovely baby Alexandra. And living our best life, spending time with our friends and family, and, you know, coming in with Teresa's mum.
Yes.
Excellent, on a Wednesday. So, yes, it was just so that we all miss you for all different reasons.
Thank you.
And I'll pass you over to Cindy.
Tesco's buy one get one free. There's never a good amount.
So just wanted to say that, you know, that my first ever meeting with Caryl, just spreading that jovialness and cheerfulness, I think that really caught my eye, and it made me feel welcomed in the team. So I think that's the kind of energy you're dissipating all the time, which is why we can see the amount of turnout to say bye. But we're just saying bye for now, not forever. So we are hoping that you come back to work with us whenever you are ready to do that. But also thanks to everyone for making this event really by your presence and for your generous contributions to make it really memorable for Caryl. So thank you for all the hard work all these years, and you'll be really missed. And we hope you enjoy your time. And come back soon.
Wow. We've got a few presents for everybody here.
I will open them, but maybe a bit later.
Oh no, you've got the big one where everyone's watching.
And while Audrey's filming.
Shall I do that now?
Yes, do it.
Okay, I'll do that now. This one? Okay. I won't tell. Oh! Oh my God! So when I received you, I kept you. That is perfect. Oh God, love you.
You can do the rest later.
Wow. Where do I start? Okay. So I'm not going to say much, but I do hope you've put your out of offices on. Oh gosh. I thought I'm really nervous because I know I'm gonna be, but not about me. It's usually just to make sure everybody else is having a good time. And I'm actually okay because I look and you really are my family. I haven't got a lot of family. Someone took them a bit And over all the years I've worked here, I did 9X, magical days, the most amazing job. I do love my IT love as well, but ward clerking was amazing to be on those wards in all those life situations was amazing. And I have still got all my lovely 9X family, obviously working, so I can't get here today. So then, don't ask me why, but the lovely lady called Jan, a couple of me before, just kept badgering me on the ward over at Wickham. Right, you've got to come for this job, you've got to come for this job, but you've got to go on the IT service desk to sort of get in. IT service desk? I didn't know how to work the DVD. But it was a secondment, 10 weeks. So what I thought, right, get me back to home, Stoke, because obviously Stoke was where I started. And I just thought, that's fine, I can go and see my old mates and say, right, what jobs you got? And I'll just get through the IT bit and then get a job in Stoke again. Well, the first day I walked in, and they're all there, I got given over to a lovely lad called Rob Bolton, which most of you will know. And he sat there, and in them days you sat with someone, gosh, how things changed, for 2 weeks before you was even allowed to be the person on the phone. And I sat there, and this is how bad I was, and I'm still really not very good at IT stuff. But he had his agency box, and he had to drag it down to the corner. I didn't even know how to drag a box down. And they wanted me to answer people and say, yeah, I can get your PC working in your printer. Well, I have to say, teach an old dog new tricks, because by the second day, I've gone home, I've cried a little bit and said to Basil, I don't think I can even do the 10 weeks, and now I've wasted all their time. And I walked in, the most amazing young lady who was my team leader then, Hannah, this Hannah here. Hannah just walked in. I'd been there one day. She looked at me and she went, Cass, what's the matter? What's the matter? And I went, I can't do it. And I said, I can't do this, my love. I said, I've wasted your time. I feel so bad. I said, I could sit here for years and I'll never be able to do this stuff. And then Rob, who I'd sat with, who just finished the call, she just went, Rob. And he said, what's the matter? I said, Rob, I've wasted your time. I can't do this. And he just went, he stood up and he just went, Caryl, he said, I'm not going to let you fail. And that lad and that team, which was Saf, James, in the very beginning, Natalie, Ethelton, they nurtured me, and my God, they nurtured me. And I have to say, even though every day I shook, every minute I had to put those headphones, and I always used to go for the longest wheeze because it meant another call that I wouldn't have answered. And I just remember thinking, oh my God, I can't do this, but I'm loving it because they made me feel secure, they made me feel so supported. And it ended up where they all buggered off to other teams and left me and Saf, and I must admit, me and Saf on the service desk while they were employing other people. And I even got asked to be the team leader of the service desk. So from someone not being able to drag a bob, still doing that, but I whacked my way. And then this Jan was like, right, you've got to get in now, you've got to get in call pals. So she's like, fill the application. It just sort of all gone to that online stuff, you know, I just get pen and paper. And I thought, I looked at it on this online, I thought, oh, I can't do this. She should come round and again, have you done enough? I said, I can't do this. So then I get passed over to the Alice of our world, our little Alice. So I'm like, I don't know how to do it. Oh, come on, I'll help you. So we sat there and we did it together. She held my hand. And then I freaked because in them days she used to get a pop-up box when you got an email. And she sort of was just sort of getting rid of that, and I'm thinking, that looks complicated, you know? And I'm thinking, I'm not going to get this job, no way, you know? And I went for my interview with the lovely Dave Tappin, who I didn't know, so I couldn't really be joking, and it was an interview, and you have to be serious. The fact that I've got the service desk interview doing a dance for Dave Morgan, that really sounds bad, but Hannah was there, so it's okay, it's all above board. interview for this really more complicated, much more advanced. I'm no getting this. So he sat me in front of the computer and he said, just want to do just a couple of tests with spreadsheets, because we use spreadsheets a lot. And that's when I thought, oh God, how do we even open the spreadsheet? So I'm not panicking. And he said, just want you to copy and paste that to there. Okay, he walked away. Okay, what how do I do this? How do I do that? I couldn't even work it out right. And then about 5 minutes later, when he realised I wasn't doing anything, he come back and he just looked at me and I said, I did say I'm not really very good at business. I said, look, he said, you just go like that and do like, so he basically did that bit for me. I passed. And then, to cut a very long story short, John got the job over me, but anyway, it's okay, John, I've never held it against you. And then, literally, due to unbelievable circumstances, a job came up really quickly afterwards, and I got that job. And then that life has been, it's my family, isn't it? It's from when we were in War 21 to 66, which was just party time. We all worked really hard, but on a Friday at 4 o'clock when we'd go in and put a big lippy on and then we'd go to the pub. Yeah, running around to go, everyone could go to QD and could in their lunch hour and they're all coming with their shopping. And when I'm really old and grey and I'm sat in an old chair dribbling somewhere, I will close my eyes for today and for all those memories that all of you have made. Doc, Julie, you'd walk in 7 o'clock in the morning and they were the first ones in, and he'd jump up, he'd make me a cup of tea. The three of us would put the worlds to right, talk about EastEnders, all that stuff. That's how my day started. You know, however low I might have been, it just, you know. Then we come to the Williams, the taller one of them, who I can tell you for nearly the last 10 years has emailed me every morning. I like to say it's about figures. It wasn't. It was just a double check. I've had a wee and a poo. Warren, you've got my new email. You've got my new email because I may need that in the future.
Caryl, we're done now.
And those two have been my rock. And Alice, you just in this last year have gone even higher because you are just amazing. You just don't know it. Not sure I'm saying that about Warren, but yeah. But no, I love them. I just look at Nosy's come in. He's just given me a hug that I haven't had for 5 years. And I just look at people. Paul Bowley, don't even start me there.
Let's not talk about it.
Oh. and the most gorgeous server lads, because we've done London trips. I'm the only girl in the first days when we've tried to get everyone social. And gradually we got more social. We had Maria, my God. We finished on one of the best Christmas do's we ever had, and most of you were at that. And I wish we'd known what we did then, because we would have danced till 6 in the morning. Because that started at 8 and we never sat down until they kicked us out. It's all those things. My little boys that look after me IT-wise, Andre, Johnny, I just don't know what to do. John Owen does a lot of that for me. But James, I just want to go around you all and tell you a little story about everybody. Carl, I'll never look at a Christmas thing again because his and Chester's Christmas decorations in 66 yeah, were just unbelievable. Lela, look, my mum, you stepped in. You stepped in when the same as Julie. Julie's not much older than me, but you guys, when the grief hits and when you haven't been through that, you try to understand, but when people have been through it, you've been my rocks. Oh God, have I missed anything? Oh, my integration family. Some little newbies, and you stay in the NHS. It'll drive you mad, but it's the most rewarding place to work. And Chris is so naughty, he comes across those women. And Justin, she just mends everything I ever send to her. I just love you all, my team. Sheila, Amanda, who else is missing?
Teresa.
I'm coming to and my new little club, even my hub little club, sort of, Joe, I now see Joe now, I see Ron more, you know. And Julia, where is she? She's there yet. I love you all. And then I come to this lady, who most of you will now know definitely inside out, is the most humble, kindest, supportive person, best friend. She's skulls and stuff are a bit weird, but we've never gelled with us over the skull stuff and things and colours matching. We've got better over the years, haven't we? And through COVID, for someone like me, was very hard. I've got my gorgeous family and I'm blessed we weren't touched the other way. But flipping heck, we struggled. We struggled, and this lady would just know and would just pick you up, and I always worried who was picking her up. But yes, I wouldn't be able to thank you for that, Teresa, enough. And our newbie boss, we got to work a little way together, and Sanjayan, who has managed to get food for us and cake. Okay, the tea was a bit dodgy because it didn't work, but you know, we can't eat his DNA test. So I'll shut up now because I just asked someone to give me a signal when to stop. Warren's doing the signal. But I will remember every single one of you. Most of you know you are not rid of me because I have your email and I have your phone numbers. But from today, feeling your bellies what you're feeling, and you've got to start coming out, because I will still try and do social stuff, just to meet up somewhere, whether it's in a field or a pub or something. Because it matters, and I think we'll all go home today a bit happier because we've all seen each other, and there is nothing. I thank you for all the presents, which I just totally did not expect. But the biggest present of all is that you all took the time to come here. And yeah, can I shut up? Yeah.